I'm a police officer and have seen some gruesome things. This one case, though, stuck with me. Still makes my hair stand on end, especially when it rains. It was September, just after midnight. I get put on a call of shots fired. Now, normally these calls turn out to be either fireworks or perhaps a car backfiring, but mostly fireworks. So unless we get multiple calls on it or a confirmed gunman or someone confirmed wounded, we just send one unit. That night it was me. The shots fired was reported around a college football stadium. This was during football season, so there were a bunch of really big white tents set up all around the parking lots for tailgaters. I notified dispatch that I was on scene and started rolling through the parking lots, casting my spotlight here and there. It was raining pretty heavily and hard to see. About halfway through the lots, my spotlight illuminated the silhouette of a man sitting in a folding chair under one of those big tents. I pulled closer and lit him up and notified dispatch that I was out with one in the parking lot. His back was to me. He appeared to be hunched forward, as if his elbows were on his knees and his head leaning forward. Walking toward him, I started calling out to him. Can't remember exactly what I said, but something like, "Hey man, you okay? Have you heard anything strange? Can you come talk to me?" He didn't move or answer. As I drew closer, I lit him up with my flashlight. I then noticed the outline of a shotgun on the pavement next to him. Come by him with him not answering and the nature of the call. It was enough for me to break leather and have dispatch hold the channel. I kept calling to him as I approached, asking him to show me his hands and whatnot. 30 feet, 20 feet, 10 feet. My handgun has a stream light on it, so I had him lit up. 6 feet, under the tent with him, 5 feet, 4 feet. I close on him and come around to the front of him. Shotgun self-murders are difficult. Often if they put the barrel under their chin, the blast from the barrel will blow the gun out from under their chin before the shot ever hits them. There was a guy in my hometown that succeeded in a shotgun self-murder only because he did it in front of a pond. He put the barrel under his chin and pulled the trigger, only managed to blow his face off. Coroner said he probably ran around screaming through the hole that used to be his mouth before he drowned in the pond. This guy succeeded, blew his head clean off. You do this job long enough, you notice odd little details. His elbows were indeed resting on his knees. It was as though he blew his head off, set the shotgun on the ground next to him, and then leaned forward and rested his elbows on his knees to think about what he'd done. About the time I noticed that even though I was under the tent with him, it felt like it was still raining. And then I looked up. It wasn't rain.